This is our 22nd tribe that we visited in 1 week. So we're traveling on the Res tour with Native Vote 2018.
We were approached by Councilman Freddie Lane from Lummi, and he asked if we wanted to participate in this tour that he had put together, where we would go from reservation to reservation throughout the state of Washington to share the message of 940 and to get out the vote, to get out the Native vote in particular.
The Quinault Nation's been working on climate policy for well over a decade, and we were incredibly frustrated that we couldn't get any movement in the state legislature, we couldn't get any movement in Congress, and so it became quite apparent that we have to go out to the citizens. And we formed the First American Project to create a political base to amplify not only the voice of tribal nations, but our allies.
And it was a natural partnership with 1631 protecting our environment, protecting Mother Earth, and 940 protecting our people.
I-1631 will create dedicated funding for tribal nations for all these issues that we're confronting. Beyond the funding, there's a tribal sovereignty provision called free, prior, and informed consent. This requires that tribal nations must consent to projects. Had we had free, prior, and informed consent in federal law, when the Standing Rock Nation wanted to stop the DAPL, it would have just required their veto and withholding consent, and that would have been the end of it.
We are the group that's most likely to be killed by law enforcement. This initiative, 940 in particular, will require law enforcement officers throughout the state to receive de-escalation training, mental health training, and first aid training. This is a very important time in our history. This is an opportunity for us to protect our members and protect our environment.
I strongly suggest and highly recommend Tulalip tribal citizens to vote yes on I-1631 and yes on 940. This is our future. Let's protect our citizens and let's protect our natural world.